Na, 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 na. Yes, dearest friends, welcome one more day. Our wishes, prayers, loves for you so that you always are a better person for yourself and the world in enjoying for yourself, achieving great things, and also being a positive, creative, constructive, useful contributor. All these won't happen by themselves accidentally. We have to make them happen. Now, the time of holidays, summer or any holidays, that is the time given for the Lord by the Lord for us to fulfill the otherwise unfulfillable ambitions, not desires. So, make use of your holidays in learning newer and newer talents, abilities, techniques. Best thing is what? Underline the important shlokas of Gita so far. 6 chapters we have done, seventh Adha Avarai. Whatever important, you by heart them with the meaning. Make your own notes. And seek points of secrets for success from Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 1, these topics. Chapter 2, Chapter 3. So listen these talks, spend half an hour every day. Go directly listen to Gita in the YouTube. Other things you can leave. Then from that, what is the lesson that day is learnt? One liner, two liners, three liners. This can be best homework for you during summer holidays, which can keep you engaged positively, which gives you such an information, knowledge, which refreshes you, which inspires you, which encourages you, which doesn't allow the boredom to seep in or the laziness to come in or the distraction to set in. Choice is yours. I gave the idea. It's a wonderful. Holiday is such a lucky thing. We don't have holiday only. No holiday from last 3 years. Not even one day break. So if you get those holidays, make the best use. Or any your career related, education related courses you do. That sacrifice of the nonsense is inevitable to live a sensitive, sensible, useful life. For everyone. Every person is given Y road all the time. Go into the nonsense of wasting time in your indulgences and enjoyment, so called, or the sensibly the hard path, difficult path of your own glory, your own growth. दोनों हमेशा open है. Choose and you be responsible for it. So the holidays are good opportunity. Make best use of it. Okay. Now, like every day, today also three things. Today's Bhaja Govindam thought is little serious. The chanting of mantra and meaning also very good. You being youngsters, be attentive of this meaning and know it from now onwards. Common sense thought also, one thought we'll discuss, mind's mischief, and we come to Gita. In Gita, the practice of seeing the presence of God is going on. Vijnanam it is called as. So Rasohamapsu Kaunteya, that shloka 5 we have seen, Punyogandha Prithviyamcha, that 4 we have seen. 9 are over. Today we'll see 2 shlokas if possible, if not 1. In the 10th and 11th mantra, 4 and 5, na. 2 and 3, 5 more tips are given how to practice presence of God. This will be continued in the 10th chapter. Vahato 73 vibhutis will be told. There, though, it is the expression of God. Here, the Lord Himself, as the Moola, as the Atma. Like the thread is the Atma for the beads and the garland. So, too, in each of the thing which is mentioned, that because of which the thing is there, without which the thing cannot be, that is God. This is a little higher practice. The practice of 7th chapter is higher than the practice of the 10th chapter Vibhutis. So, like Punyo Gandha Prithiviyam or Rasomapsu. Without Rasatan Matra, water cannot be. So, Rasatan Matra is Atma water. Therefore, as a Rasatan Matra, the Atma of the water, the Paramatma is the cause of the water. That way is the practice here. Then Prabhasmi Sheshi Surya. A dark sun and moon cannot be seen. So that because of which sun and moon are existing called as light, which is it's their Atma, it is me. So as the Atma, the light of sun and moon, Bhagwan alone is expressing as sun and moon. He has to be, the sun and moon have to be like that, in that shaped and sized, in creation in the interest of the other planets and beings. Bhagwan knows all those calculations which are mind blowing beyond our idea. What is required for what? That a huge computer Bhagwan has, and it goes on working. There's no power off there. Is USB is the unintended power supply. UPS is there, and calculation perfect. Who needs what at what time? At the micro and macro and cosmic level, Bhagwan goes on supplying. Okay, now let us start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu, गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. These other shlokas we are learning. Today Vajagovindam shloka is little serious. Okay, and important. Shloka number 11 we will see. Vajagovindam, you are seeing it. Bhagavan Adi Shankara's guidance. Very sublime, beautiful tips. We saw seventh one. What was that? Balastavat Krida Saktaha. How everybody is wasting time in meager things, not putting time only for the Lord at all. In the eighth sloka, we saw what are the questions once in a while we have to pause and ask. Ninth was the masterpiece shloka, where we were given how in four steps the mukti is taught. Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti. Yesterday, what is to be done at what time? That was sin. Vaisigateka kamavikaraha. In today's class, we are told about the impermanency of the things. Therefore, whenever they are given to us, make the best use of them, but never ever become arrogant because of them, and make best use of whatever is given, especially the three things: the money, the followers, and the energies are youthhood or talents. Never ever become angry or arrogant with them. A very important shloka for the youth, actually. This is related to you, mostly related to you. Now let me chant the shloka and explain to you. Ma kuru dhana jana yauvana garvam. Ma kuru, don't do. Garvam, arrogance. Dhana jana yauvana, because of lot of wealth and riches. Jana, because of lot of followers. Yauvana, because of the youthhood and its exuberance. Don't be arrogant about it. Dhana jana yauvana garvam ma kuru. Never ever be arrogant of these three and any such related things. Why? Harati nimeshat kalaha sarvam. Powerful is the time that by the time you become aware of it, the time takes away. How many Dhanavan Karodpati became a Rodpati overnight? All their arrogance is gone. But when they are having wealth, so much arrogant, they never cared anyone. Now they are paupers, nobody helps them. Dhanagarvam. And Janagarvam, I have those many followers and all that. तुमसे बढ़िया बंदा कोई आया क्या? These herd like followers, they will leave and go. How can you have the Jana Garvam ki so many people follow me and all? Nobody follows anyone for long time. If a better person come, they go. You all have that. No? I have so many friends, this, that. Who is permanent? If they find a better fellow, they go. If they find a fault with you, they go away. Or if they don't find any more interest or benefit from you, छोड़ को जाते हैं. Then again miserable. There was a time where I had 10 people around you. So इतने लोगों से लोन लिया. नहीं, they are my friends. Now who are there? And nobody all alone, me and my kutta. Why the kutta is there? Because I am eating its biscuit. उसका बिस्कुट खा रहा हूँ मैं. So jana garvam. Third is yavvana garvam. See the youth between the age of 17, 18 to 38, 40. Those 23 years, youth garvam. I am young, I am dynamic, I can run, I can jump, I can do this, that. हारत नहीं में याद. अब देखते देखते इतना जल्दी कैलेंडर बदल रहा है. Already April 27 today 2023. Just now 2023 started. देखते देखते 4 महीने हो ही गए. हारत नहीं में याद that yavan also. And people, with all the some little problem came, the whole energy gone. थोड़ा एक्सीडेंट हो गया, कोई अटैक हो गया, द पैरालिसिस हो गया, स्टमक एलिमेंट हो गया. See how long you think anything are you not seeing in the world? Every day thousands and thousands news we are seeing. So therefore don't become arrogant of them and belittle others don't have and also those don't have. And don't misuse these things also. बी हम्बल ऑलवेज. काला सो पावरफुल, किसको कब क्या देगा और किससे क्या छीनेगा ये काला. ओनली काला नोस. वेरी क्लियर. हरत निमेशात काला सर्वम. एंड देन हायर लेवल में मायामयम इदम अखिलम. ऑल दिस मायामयम. मायामयम मीन्स यू कैनॉट सर्टनली अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट हैपेंस एट व्हाट टाइम टू whom. है कि नहीं? लाइक करोड़पति बिकेम रोडपति, रोडपति कैन बिकम करोड़पति. है कि ना? सिनेमा में या क्रिकेट में एक अच्छा इनिंग्स खेल लिया है, ओवरनाइट स्टार. माया में हूँ. पॉलिटिशियंस और एनीबॉडी, सम घोटाला बाहर आ गए, सब नीचे. और नीचे वाले भी सडनली लाइमलाइट दे कम इन. वन साइंटिफिक थिंग डिस्कवर्ड एंड फेमस, ए गुड सॉन्ग सैंग फेमस, ए गुड मूवी फेमस, ऑस्कर पिस्कर आ गया तो इंटरनेशनल वेलकम्स. इज इट नॉट? देयरफॉर हरत निमेषात कालः सर्वम. Mayamidam akhilam buddhva. Then for the higher people, this is guidance given. Brahmapadam tvam pravisha viditva. So for them, they know the Brahmapada and try to reach out. For you and I, the ordinary people, what is said is, keep your mind on the chosen, beautiful, noble and honest goal. Work towards that. Don't be inadvertent regarding the wisdom. Wisdom should be there, always kept intact. Accordingly, you have to keep on following. So, Mahakuru Dhanajana Yavvana Garvam Harat Nimeshat Kalaha Sarvam Maya Mayamidam Akilam Buddha Brahma Padam Tvam Pravisha Viditva. See how important. Youngsters, कभी भी जिंदगी में whatever you achieve, be humble. Because humility is not only the virtue of learned, virtue of everyone. The arrogance and all of them don't work for a long time. They only make us misguided. They only make us commit mistakes. Then who commits accidents? Not the one who is humble and going slowly. A garva fellow with arrogance. From so many years I am driving so many thousands I have drove this place, that place I could travel. इतना एरोगेंस से थोड़ा इधर का उधर कर दी, धड़ाक मार दिया. गर्वम. So to a Dhanagarvi misuses his money, Janagarvi misuses his power, Yavanagarvi misuses his own health and our body. Haratani में शायद काला सर्वम. Be importantly catch this point. एक मिनट में चकना चोर. मायामयम idam. It's all maya krita. Don't trust anything. Keep your mind focused. on spiritual goal, if not any social, worldly, your own ambitious, positive goals. And use all these dhana jana yavana for that purpose. And when it is Maya, as we said just now, भगवान है ना करोड़पति को कंगाल कंगाल करोड़पति बनता मतलब किसी को भी वो मौका दे देंगे. It is he gave us these gifts for us to do best things and to test us. Any good things given, how do we make use of them? Right use or misuse? To test us. This way, Bhagavan has given us these opportunities. So when you have dana, then only you do all charitable actions. Whenever jana is there, then only you do spiritual activities together. Yajna, all that. Yavana, when you have yavana, then only your own personal sadhana you must do. ओल्ड होने के बाद साधना कहाँ होगा? लोग नहीं है तो बड़े बड़े यज्ञ कैसे करोगे? धन नहीं है तो हाउ कैन यू डू द चैरिटेबल एक्टिविटीज? So whenever these three are there, know that Bhagavan has given them, make the correct use of them. Don't be arrogant and misuse them. Anytime they can go away. And then once the Lord thinks and knows that whatever is given by Him we are misusing, then He will put all the rationing. He will not give what we want. तो तुमने गलत यूज किया, नहीं दूंगा अगली बार. So I give you dhanam, drinks and drugs and all indulgences. In that you have misused that money. Never use it for the needy. You are only greedy. So next time I will not give you, Bhagavan says. In the same way, he gave us hands, legs, mouth, and all. If we don't use them properly, then the mouthless animals, legless trees will be born in our next life. Ma kuru dhana jana yavana garvam harati nimeshat kala sarvam maya mayamidam akhilam buddhva ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदेत्वा भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुं करणे. तो गर्व मत करो बाबा. थैंक यू बोलो भगवान को बाबा. मेक राइट यूज ऑफ दैट बाबा. डोंट मिस यूज एंड get into troubles, Baba. Especially Dhana Jana Yavana and any other things. In that Jana, all your powers, positions, your status in the society, all that comes. In the Yavana, your abilities, your talents, all of that come. In the Dhana, your mobile, immobile properties, all of that. You know, Dhana Garva means you have a huge bike, Papa gave you 2 lakh का, आप गर्व से ऐसे लगाए धड़ाक कहीं मार दिया फिर से. That's called Dhana Garva. Janagarvam. People are there to follow me. Yavanagaram talents. You have talent, but the opportunity is not there. Never ever anything take for granted. A good shloka, I tell you. I gave you the gist of it. Now be contemplative and see, am I because of arrogance of whatever I have? Am I misusing anything that I have, that is given to my Lord? Or should I be humble and grateful to the Lord for giving and making the best use of it? Be matured in this way. This is all true maturity. Otherwise, to be reckless, careless and arrogance, कुछ भी होने की जरूरत नहीं. थोड़ा बेवकूफ़ी, मूर्खता है तो काफ़ी है. And that we have काफ़ी मात्रा में. To be humble, simple, conscious of what we are given by the Lord and making right use of that. Lot of sensibility, sensitivity, awareness is required. कुछ हो या ना हो, having arrogance and misbehaving, taking things for granted, any मूर्ख in the world can do. उसके लिए कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है कुछ विशेष टैलेंट की. मूर्खता है तो काफ़ी है. हम तो उसमें इतना रखते हैं हमारे पास. So let us help ourselves with this shloka. Let's chant it 11 times. Sri Adi Shankara Krita Bhaja Govinda Stotra Antargata Stotra Parayana Japam Bhagavad Anubhava Darshana Praptyartham Manobuddhyana Vikasartham Sat Jivana Praptyartham Vishwashanti Kalyanarthancha Yuva समस्त युवा 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 युवानां च ज्ञान प्राप्ति द्वारा ते 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 तेभ्यः देश संरक्षणादि धर्म संरक्षणादि कार्य साफल्यता स्वजीवन उद्धारणार्थं च पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम स्टार्ट. मा कुरु धन जन यौवन गर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डोक्रुं करणे नहि नहि रक्षति डोक्रुं करणे गुड नाइस श्लोका ఇవన్నీ నేర్చుకో ये पूरा सीख लो आप as early as possible. Now come to common sense thought, the mischief of the mind. Mind's mischiefs are so many. It is a devil with so many weapons and so many tricks and techniques to trap us and make us fall down. Today's thing is what mind's mischief is. It always plays the funny game of ask this, ask that, expect this, expect that, get this, get that from this object or that person. In that way only, the mind always functions. That is its mischief. In whose bargain what happens, the result is what, as a human being, not only the takers or receivers, but we can be givers, we can be more givers than the receivers. This thought never comes to us, and always giver is greater than the receiver. Giver's hand is upper, receiver's hand is lower, and the more we give, we are get reciprocated back, whether it is love, whether it is charity, whether it is help, whether it is kindness, whether it is prayers, whether it is forgiveness. जितना हम देते हैं दुनिया को, उतना हमको मिलता है. But what the mind says, it doesn't allow us to think this possibility. Is it not? Some people at little later age, because of some satsang, become matured and start giving. But most of us, throughout life, जहाँ भी है, हमको ही चाहिए. Mother, father should give me only. How many times did you think that you can also give them? Ah, Swami, I give every day. What? Lot of troubles to them. Dukkha to them by not studying, by doing all nonsense. That बेवकूफी नहीं कह रहे हम. Is it not from friends also? They should only give me. How many times you thought consciously that you can give? Always, किससे क्या मुझे पाना है? This is the worst thing that happens in present world of Kali Yuga. है ना? The employee thinks that how much I can get work from the employed. Employed also thinks ki how to manipulate and get more money. Is it not? Everywhere, the mind's mischief is what? Be a receiver, be a taker. बी एन आस्कर, ऑस्कर अवार्ड नहीं, आस्क करने वाला, पूछ ऐसे ही बनाता रहता है माइंड, मुझे क्या मिलेगा, मुझे क्या मिलेगा। अरे तुम दे भी सकते रे प्यारे। And always remember, when I receive from you, anyway I'm receiving from you, the Lord will stop his giving to me. He will stop the rationing or supply to me. And that supply which he stopped me, he gives you because you are the giver to me. When I am the giver, because I am giving, therefore Bhagavan keeps on giving. Is it not? You know that story entirely I don't remember. In short, that Brahmana, very garib, he did tamas and all. Then Bhagavan said, ये आकर के एक गाय देता हूँ मैं तुमको, तुम्हारे पास जिंदगी भर रहेगा। ही हैड इट फॉर सम डे, सडनली वन डे इट क्लिक्ड, भगवान ने कहा कि एक गाय होगा मेरे साथ। देन ही स्टार्टेड गिविंग दैट गाय इन दानम। जितना दान दिया जा रहा है उतना एक गाय तो उनको होना ही है, भगवान की कृपा है। तो ऑलवेज ही हैड हिज काउ, बट द काउस व्हिच ही गेव इन दानम, गोदानम सबसे महादान है। ही बिकेम सच ए ग्रेट पुण्यात्मा। याद रख लेना। It is the other way around also. When I have only one cow given, even if I steal or do something to get 10 more cows, somehow they will go away. फिर एक ही मिलेगा मेरे साथ बचेगा। The law of replenishment. So the mind's mischief of asking, taking, receiving, always from people. Then we get lot of indebtedness to them. Then अगले जन्म में उनके कार जलाने वाले, कार को साफ करने वाले बनेंगे हम, or such things. Therefore, be always in the upper hand. You know, when Raja Bali के पास श्री वामन जी गए भगवान अवतार, to ask him for the three feet of land. His own guru Shukracharya says, अरे ये नारायण भगवान आए रे बाबा. If you give him, he will take everything from you. Then the Bali says, यार भगवान हमेशा सबको देते हैं. अब देने वाले भगवान हाथ नीचे करके ही इज कमिंग टू लेने वाला, ऐसा तो अपॉर्चुनिटी कभी मिलेगा नहीं है। थैंक गॉड यू रिमाइंडेड मी, मैं तो अब देकर ही रहूंगा। वेर इट इज हरि हरि, भगवान विष्णु हो शिव हो कोई भी हो, एक बार वादा किया तो मैं देंगे भी। एंड व्हेन यू से दैट इज विष्णु, हाउ डू यू, ऐसा अपॉर्चुनिटी कहाँ आएगा? दैट हैंड ऑफ द लॉर्ड व्हिच ब्लेसेस ऑल द भक्त ऑलवेज बाय बीइंग अपर, नाउ इट इज लोअर इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी, इट इज receiving. I am getting a chance to give even to the God. What more can be the asked? But he will take you ever, let him take. Then he gave प्राय प्रकट वर्ताय भगते विष्णु स्वरूपाय वेद प्रामाण्य विदे त्रिपाद धरणीन दास्यामि। भगवान से 3 फुट दे दिया, चलो एक पांव से पूरा इस लोक को उन्होंने माप लिया। विथ सेकंड पांव ऑल द 7 लोकास, वट एवर हिज पुण्य इज देयर। बलि का वॉज अ ग्रेट धर्मात्मा। Now 2 फुट से पूरा हो गया, अब तीसरा कहाँ रखूं? Very understood. What is there now? Put on my head. So अहंकार एंड ममकार, अहम एंड मम, भगवान ने दोनों ले ली। बट व्हेन बलि गिव दिस मच, भगवान ने क्या बोल दिया? फर्स्ट ही सेंट हिम टू रसातल, which is 100 times better than this स्वर्ग। सेकंड, ही हिमसेल्फ became their watchman, भगवान खुद ही द्वारपाल, एंड गिविंग ऑलवेज दर्शन। थर्ड, he said in the next kalpa you will be the Indra. Bhagavan also said कि when you gave me, I also must give you back. He also gave Bhagavan. But the Raja, that's why anywhere any दान होता है बलिदान कहते हैं उसको. We don't know why the word is called a बलिदान. आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखावे झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम. So Balidan, Bali ka dan is Shrestha, because he gave everything belonging to this world of his, everything of the other world which he earned through Punyam, he gave his own ego. Nobody can give that much dana like Bali. इसलिए बलिदान, भारत माता के लिए सैनिकों ने बलिदान. So yesterday's this Naxal attack, 3 days back that Pulwama again, what is that place? Bastar, attack of the police on the Jawans, very painful. नहीं होना चाहिए. So you understood the mind's mischief is be a receiver, taker, and only a asker. But actually, the possibility is there. We can be a giver also. That is higher always any day than receiver. Therefore, be a hardworking person, earn things and keep giving only. Don't be a receiver as much as possible. और क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम होगा, लेते रहने से पुण्य घट जाएगा, ऋण बढ़ेगा, देन वी बिकम इंसल्टेड ह्यूमिलिएटेड बिकॉज लो माइंड क्योंकि रिसीवर है. It will all be not healthy things. Then Bhagavan also stops giving us. On the other hand, when we are the givers, we can sir उठा ऊंचा ऊंचा करके रख सकते हैं. Self respect बढ़ेगा. Lord will replenish. People will bless us. All that. See the same thought, माँ कुरु धनजन यवर गर्भम जो भज गोविंदम ने सीखा and mind's mischief. They are going together. That was not planned like that, but it is Lord's decision to give this thought today. Good. We have learned this to now. Common sense thought and भजगोविंदम श्लोक. देखते देखते 11 हो गए. देखो अभी 20 दिन में और पूरा भजगोविंदम आ जाएगा आपको. Then the other text I will take. Something like that. Come to Bhagavad Gita. Which chapter we are doing? First of the Bhakti Shatkam. It is 7th chapter. Name is Jnana Vijnana Yogam. Jnanam is theoretical knowledge about the Lord. Vijnanam is practicing the presence of the Lord in our life so that we will experience the Lord's presence everywhere. When we say everything divine, including ourselves, that oneness will make us live such a super beautiful life that we don't trouble anyone, nobody troubles us. That sort of mukti anubhava will come to us. So Bhagavan said, the whole world is made up of para and apara prakriti. Para is jiva bhuta, apara and ashtada. With these two, the whole thing is done. Those two prakritis belong to me. Therefore, I, with my own nature, is appearing as this world, and I am untouched by my appearance. Like an actor, with his ability of acting, acts in that cinema. But that acting in cinema doesn't affect the actor. Like in that movie, let us say with his talent, he acted like a beggar. That acting as a beggar, did it make him beggar? He has not become beggar. In other, he may become policeman, he may rich man. कोई सिनेमा में विलन भी बन के आता है. He played that role, but he doesn't touch him. And the same Bhagavan says, I with my Maya appearing as this world, like I with my ability appearing as this role in this movie, that role in that movie, none of those roles touch me. So to I only appearing as the whole world with my power, none of them touch me. So that me you have to discover. For that, you have to first develop faith that I am present. I am giving you tips to practice my presence in the world. And in everything, I am there as their own essential thing without which the thing cannot exist. Technically, it's called a dharma or atma, the law of being or the self of the being. Like the fire. The law of fire is burning power. Is it not? The self of the fire is burning power. Because if the burning power is not there, you cannot call it as fire at all. Fire means it has to burn. So that's the law of the being or the thing of the being. Law of the being, dharma, thing of the being is atma. So in this way, in every superficial seen thing, I am there. Like the plastic in all chairs. Chair is a rupa, chair is a nama, chair is a utility. But in and through that chair, who is there of it? Atma, plastic only. Remove plastic from the chair, where is the chair? In the same way, in everything, whatever is the self, in that form I am there. This is what the practice Bhagavan told us. So we have seen 5 plus 4. What are the 5? Rasaha apso. I am the rasa in the water. Prabha asmi sheshi surya yoho. I am the bright brilliance in moon and sun. Then Pranavaha sarva vedeshu. I am Omkara in all the Vedas. Shabdaha khe. I am the sound in the space. Paurusham rushu. Ability to perform in all human beings. 5 are taught. And these are everyday seen. We have to entertain that continuous thought is this is what is God in them. That is what, because of the God in that form, that particular thing is there. So you see the sun, you see the moon, and you see the Prabha in both of them, and you should do the practice that the Lord only as a Prabha in the sun and moon, as an Atma of the sun and moon is appearing as sun and moon. Sun and moon are only the names, forms, but the essence is Prabha, that is Bhagavan. So in that way, Prabhasmi Shashi Suryoho, so Pranava Sarva Vedeshu, among all Vedas, I am the Omkara. Om is the one from where all the Veda Rashi has come. Shabdha Ke, in the space, I am the sound. Then Paurusham Rushu, in the human beings, the ability to perform. Whoever is doing any work, the ability in them is Paramatma. Paurusham includes every ability, every talent. You know, a small young child singing a good bhajan. Bhagavan hai usme. Another one is doing a great dance. You know, you see all those idol programs. मेरे को time होता नहीं देखने को. But that paurusham in them of doing all. Sorry, the musicians, the directors, the lyricists, the singers, the choreographers, and the actual artists into that Lord. Then the orchestration of all of that, synchronization of all of that becomes a great performance of entertainment to you. You enjoy it. Purusham Drushu. So to a Raja, a soldier with his Paurusham finished 10 of the enemies. That's it. In a sports, defeated the other team, Paurusham. हर एक सो पुरुषार्थ करने का सामर्थ्य को पौरुषम कहते हैं. एबिलिटी टू परफॉर्म. ए पेंटर, एन आर्टिस्ट, एन इंजीनियर, ए पॉलिटिशियन, ए पुलिसमैन, ए बिजनेसमैन, इकोनॉमिस्ट, ए साइंटिस्ट. अरे दुनिया में इतने लोग इतना काम कर रहे हैं. एवरीबॉडी हैज पौरुषम. दैट पौरुषम इज परमात्मा. नृषुम इन ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. These are the 5 things we saw in first shloka. Second one, Punyo Gandha Pruthivyam cha. That Punya Gandha in Prithvi. So too in all the elements, by nature they are Punya. We only with our selfishness, we make them bad. Punya means good. Punya is pure. Mangala Prada. Mangala Yukta. So in the Prithvi, the fragrance is me. Tejas Chasmi Vibhavasau. The burning ability in the Vibhavasu fire, it is me. Jivanam Sarvabhutesh. In all living beings, the life is me. Last one was the tapaschasmi tapasvishu. Whoever is doing any hard work, it's a tapasya. That hard work is me. Paurusham and tapasya are same, almost. But in tapasya, there are more of hard works. Paurusham is a selfish, any goal-oriented work. Tapasya is withdrawal type more and more. Tapasya, not eating for 3 days, or only one meal a day, or not sleeping whole night but doing bhajan kirtan, or climbing a huge mountain where Bhagwan's temple is there. They are all called giving up the comforts. That's called tapasyas. Taking hardships, giving up comforts is called tapasya. Tyaga pradana. Bhoga tyaga is tapasya. Many people who are doing great politician ministers, they can't even sleep. How much work they do, बाप रे, ये तो तपस्या है उनका. नो हॉलीडे फॉर देम बेचारे. उनको सैटरडे संडे भी काम करना होता है. बाकी अदर गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट दे टेक सैटरडे संडे ऑफ. Their tapasya, we have to salute them like that. So this is what in 2 shlokas 9 pointers are given for us to do the practice of Lord. Okay. Now in this shloka 2 are given. Next one 3. So 1 shloka enough today. The 2 of them we will study. What is that? Shloka number 10. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Atha Saptamodhyayah, Jnana Vijnana Yogaha, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha. Dashama shloka. Shloka is like that. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam vidhi partha sanatanam. Buddhir buddhimatam asmi tejas tejasvinam aham. So in these 3 are given. Second next में 2 बताए. 3 हम आज देखेंगे. Let us chant it 4 times. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. Viddhi Partha Sanatanam, Viddhi Partha Sanatanam, Viddhi Partha Sanatanam, Viddhi Partha Sanatanam, Buddhir Buddhimatamasmi, Buddhir Buddhimatamasmi, Buddhir Buddhimatamasmi, Buddhir Buddhimatamasmi, Tejas Tejasvinamaham, Tejas Tejasvinamaham, Tejas Tejasvinamaham, Tejas Tejasvinamaham. Two times. Shri Bhagavan Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Viddhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatamasmi Tejas Tejasvinamaham. Again, Shri Bhagavan Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Viddhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatamasmi तेजस तेजस्विनामहम. हे पार्थ, हे अर्जुन, बीजम माम सर्वभूतानाम सनातनम विद्धि. विद्धि, कम टू नो. हो अर्जुना कि सनातनम बीजम माम विद्धि सर्वभूतानाम. So the eternal seed is me in all the beings. Okay, sarvabhutanam sanatanam bijam aham. So it is a little subtle thought for you. Scientifically, any of the living being it is taken up, it is decoded in the terms of its DNA, etc. Something like that. In the same way, there is bija of every species, like mango. It is a bija in the mango. When you eat the mango, us seed ko again, if you sow it, plant it, again the tree is coming. From the tree, so many mangoes, and each mango has again the bijatva in it. When you again sow it, again another tree is coming. कोकोनट वगैरह कोई भी बीज, चावल, देखो इतना चावल उगा खाए, उसके थोड़े दाने फिर से आप डालो जमीन में, again it is coming. So it's going on from time immemorial. Remember, when the creation ends in pralayam, all this bija doesn't end, that still remains. Therefore, again the next Srushti comes. In that next Srushti, again all the living beings come. Then for them again खाना चाहिए ना, so भगवान फिर से करते हैं. Therefore, the seed never ends or dies. That's why it's called Sanatanam. Sanatanam is never ending, eternal. Ours is called Sanatana Dharma because it is eternal, endless Dharma. Therefore, nobody need to protect it, nobody can destroy it. It will sustain itself. Lord will come and he'll take care of it. कोई दूसरे रिलीजन हजारों लोग के आगे सब काल में मिल गए मिट्टी में. नन ऑफ देम कोई बाल भी बांका नहीं कर सकता सनातन धर्म का. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज सनातन. So here also Sanatanam Bijamaham. So the new Srishti comes, again, all the living beings, all the required things for them, again sprout up. Kahan se aaye ho? Because that Bija was Sanatana. And in that way, for the sake of creation, in the creational level, Bhagavan is that Sanatana Bijam. So Sarva Bhutanam Sanatanam Bijam Mam Vidhi. Again in the 9th chapter, he says, Aham Bija Pradapita. I am the giver of the seed. That's how entire world is my children. I am the father. Here, his bija is his sankalpa that I must become as the world. They're all higher philosophies. When you grow to the age of 50, 60, that time you can learn from someone. तो इतना समझ लो, सर्वभूतानाम सनातनम बीजम माम विद्धि. Come to know me to be the eternal seed of everything. Without the seed, the sproutings, all those things never come. The janma alone cannot be their seed. Even for the human being, the human seed के रूप में परमात्मा ही है. सर्वभूतानाम, when he said, all plants, all animals, all birds, all human beings, all unicellular organisms से लेकर bigger than the big things. Okay. Bijamam sarvabhutanam vidhi partha sanatanam. One thing is told for our practice. The seed is Lord only. Next one is intelligent one. Good one. Interesting. What is that? Buddhir buddhimatam asmi. I am the buddhi in all buddhiman people in whatever the field. Okay. I am the intelligence in the intellect of the intelligent. I am the intelligence in the intellect of all the intelligent people. Minus Bhagwan. How can that fellow be intelligent? That's what we said. The great Einstein, whatever the things he has discovered, you tell him what is 6 into 4 when the life goes away from him. Can he answer? Che chawa chawa chavi. He cannot answer only 6 fours are 24. He can't. Any mathematical problem you have, he cannot solve it. Therefore, in every intelligent being, the intelligence because of which is called as intelligent, in that intellect, it is Bhagavan only. Buddhir buddhimata. And each one is बुद्धिमान in different fields. कोई साइंस में बुद्धिमान है, कोई आर्ट्स में बुद्धिमान है, कोई पॉलिटिक्स में बुद्धिमान है, कोई स्पिरिचुअली बुद्धिमान है. तो वो बुद्धिमान के बुद्धि में परमात्मा ही है. बुद्धि बुद्धिमताम अस्मि. Therefore, never feel arrogant if you have a buddhi. Nor feel jealousy when others have it. Both are Bhagwan's expression only. See, if these practices are done, will we not get a great training of seeing divinity everywhere? When you see the divinity, you only respect and revere it. You will not feel bad about it or try to do any destruction of it. Buddhir buddhimatam asmi. Finally, tejaha tejasvinam aham. Tejaha. अभी ऊपर आया ना तेजः तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ. Again here तेजस्विनाम अस्मि हम तेजः. So the tejaha is called brilliance or resplendence. The resplendence in the resplendent. Buddhi is intellectual knowledge. Tejaha is doing practice of it. Tejasvinam tejaha. Some are very tejasvi. Ojasvi. When they give lecture, when they talk something, when they, when they do a signature, when they look, when they touch, when they give an idea, it has got such a teja or power in it. And others are ordinary. But not teja. इतना वो influence करता है. That one. That teja is Bhagwan only. So बुद्धिमानों में बुद्धिमान भी मैं बुद्धि में हूँ और तेजस्वियों में मैं तेज हूँ. Like the child prodigies are there. All the Geetha they know by heart by 8th class. That teja. There's so many youngsters of the age of 10, 12, 13. They are discovering some great things. So too some people are managing big shows. It's not an ordinary thing. There in them the intelligence also is there and also tejas is there. Tejas is the ability to perform. The knowledge is called buddhi. कुछ लोगों को बुद्धि होता है बट तेजस नहीं होता. कुछ लोगों को तेजस होता है बुद्धि नहीं होता. So दोनों मिल के मानो बुद्धि and tejas, the work will be great. Their contribution will be great to the world. So anybody tejas hai and they are influencing all the people like a politicians tejas. You just see मैं lecture देता हूँ गीता में 2-4 लोग भी नहीं बैठते. बट वाने politician MLA MP वगैरह लाखों लोग खड़े हो. That is his tejas. And Bhagwan is there in that form. For a particular work, which is not easily known, it has its own various consequences. So in that way, tejovanon mein tejas मैं हूँ, बुद्धिवानों में बुद्धि मैं हूँ. So to the upper shloka, first one, sarvabhutanam sanatanam bijam mam vidhi. I am the eternal seed in all the beings. So these are the 3 more techniques given for our practice. Therefore 9 plus 3 12 हो गए. 2 और आगे श्लोक में बताएंगे. In this way 14. And commonly in the next shloka I will tell, in the whole world, whatever Rasik, Tamasic, Sattvic are there, they all have come from me. In this way, with little more subtle intellect, which has understood all these things, we can start doing the practice of seeing the Lord everywhere. Continue to such an extent in your heart. Whenever you are seeing that, you know it is Bhagwan. How is it so? Because the Lord is pure existence. That existence, if it is not there, those things cannot be there. That way, everything is divine. Clear? Some more things we will discuss when we meet. Om Sri Bhagavanu Vacham Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् भज गोविन्दं श्लोक मा कुरु धन यौवन गर्वं हरति निमेषात् कालः सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विधेत्वा भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डोक्रों करणे. And a common sense thought, the mind's mischief of making us a receiver and asker and taker, because of which we forget that we can be giver also, and giving any day is greater than receiving, and all other details. Just listen once more, get the ideas, and my job is to give all these tips to you. And how much to listen, how much to make a notes, how much to understand, practice it, all is in your hands. Don't blame me later on. तो मुझे आपसे गीता सुना कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा, मेरे को भी नहीं पड़ेगा if I don't do the practice of it. Clear? I wish you all the best. I love you, and make use of these summer holidays for the best of the purpose. ये देखते देखते 210 दिन हो गए, and also we have done 6 chapters over, 7 chapter के भी 10 श्लोक. In the same way continue, maybe in a 4 5 6 months time पूरा गीता हो जाएगा. It will always be there for you in YouTube to make use.